What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are back to working on Tode today. I actually spent a few nights on him working on the jackshaft and some other things, and didn't really record it because there was a lot of me just staring at it, wondering what the heck am I going to do? How am I going to do this? I know this has all been done before. I probably should have researched it, but I didn't do that, so whatever. I have my chains on. These are nice 530 chains, same you would have at any motorcycle. Mounting points for it right here. They are reinforced so they don't bend forward. Right here we got this from Go Motorsports jackshaft kit, and right now I got keys in there, and I'm gonna end up welding these gears to the shaft so they don't slide and don't want to rip apart the keys. But I want to wait until it starts up. I'll throw it in gear and then just kind of make sure everything is straight while it's running, and maybe it'll like want to self-center. I mean, I have it pretty close. Had to do some more cutting. Luckily right there it is like within 1/8 of an inch. Had to like cut off the mounts that I made from last time and remount them just to be able to get these chains tight, which they are now. They're really good. I like it. The only thing I don't really like is, if you can see this bar in the middle, 5/8 bar, wants to bend a little. Yeah, hopefully it's good. Got my battery right here, which it's not really mounted. I'm gonna cut up this box, make it smaller for it to fit. We got our new carbs in. They were professionally redone. They're like race ready now. They're 35% bigger jets, so that way I can run E85, which is going to be awesome. I don't know if I showed you this. This is where I have red light strip going and turn signals. It's all built in, kind of like what you see on those trucks. Made the mounts, just shot a little paint on it. This is for all my switches right here that came in. I got turn signals in, headlights in, all kinds of good little things. So now I've been working on the shifter, which I think I finally got. So I had to take it from here all the way into the cabin, which was pretty darn hard. But I got myself a piece of rod, made some little junk up here, drilled through the middle of the rod so it could go through there, drilled a hole through there, got it out here, and it ended up being all over the place, so I bent it to the shape that I want. And you can see, like, I grab it, it's actually moving and it shifts. I tested it. Then I got this universal shifter right here, so I'm going to make some mounts, something like that right there. It'll go there. Then we'll have another rod going up where our clutch will go to, so we can, you know, use clutch and shift and do all that fun stuff. So I think I'm going to make a mount for this right now, because once I have that done, I can kind of take the seats out, put a finish coat of paint on it. So I think that's just about ready. Brake pedals all work. That's all mounted up. This will come back off, so we can then start messing with the carbs, air boxes. I'm still waiting for the ECU and the chassis harness from wiring harness to come in, but once they do, we'll be pretty darn close to a startup. But let's keep working on this shifter right now and get it mounted up. All right, what a pain that was, but it is in. This was supposed to be all like cheap steel, Chinese eBay stuff. It didn't even say what the material was. I figured it was cheap steel, so I started welding it and it's splattering, and I'm like, oh man, this is all aluminum. Great, awesome. So I had to go through and put bolts through it, but it's all mounted here, mounted back there. I got the rod hooked up, had to make a little access hole for adjustment, but you can see I can grab it and it works just fine. So that's a big relief. The jackshaft and this shifter were like the two hardest things to make and design. It took me like a week, well, a couple hours each day working on it. That it was just nuts. Oh, while I was over here, threw up my little control panel. All this will be up there, wired nice. All kinds of fun stuff. I think we're doing power on, start, left turn signal, right turn signal, headlights, I believe is how it's going. Something like that, so that way we can be street legal, and that'll be pretty fun. And next I'm going to work on my radiator duct. That sheet is going to go underneath the car, wrap it up into the radiator, so that way it'll force in some air since we're kind of hiding the radiator. So let's get to that. All right, it's like 1 week later. Tode has been making slow progress because if I can get out here, it's only like for a half hour or 45 minutes at a time, and I'm just missing so many different parts because they're coming from,
let's say, China.
But that's what it is, so I just keep doing what I can. I think I just told you guys that I was doing the radiator scoop. So you can see there's like the bottom of it down there, and boom. Look at that. Can you look at that? Just look at it. Little scoop going up right into the radiator. That looks great. So a few other things that I've done is the dash just came in. So I think that's either going to go like right there, back there, leaning towards more up there more. And yep, I broke it. Shifter is all done. Just threw a quick coat of paint on so it doesn't rust, but it's all right in there. It all works. There'll be a shift, or maybe like a grip or something right here. Hold on to. Your clutch is there, so you can do that. Push forward, pull back, all the good stuff. It just misses this. Got the shift rod all hooked up. Got spoiler and everything off because I need to paint it. I need to get the car out and like really paint it, but it's raining or snowing every single day. Made a coolant overflow tank and bracket for it. That turned out pretty sweet. Like, we got the carbs. The start of the wiring harness came in, so that's pretty sweet. We got the chain all put in, all buttoned in. That's looking great. I don't know, we got all kinds of stuff going. I got the coolant system just about ran. That's looking pretty good. Over here, this will be the rack. I gotta cut all this out and make it much more better for the battery. That'll be good. Got choke cable and shifter linkage cable and crimps and all kinds of fun stuff. It's still like a little slightly overwhelming because I'm like, oh, there's a little bit to do here, a little bit to do here, a little bit to do here. I just need like a full weekend of, don't anyone talk to me, let me finish this. But that's not gonna happen, because, you know, work, got the baby boy, got everything to do. But that's where we're at right now. That's the update. Sorry there isn't too much of me like working on it video, because I just kind of go out, like weld one thing, and then I gotta leave, come back, weld the other side of something, then I gotta leave again, and it's just a huge hassle. But it is what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one.